Hello guys and welcome to Officially the Sixth channel, where we talk watches and everything for gentlemen and gentlemen's guide. Okay, so today we're going to be upgrading my Casio G-Shock, the G8100, into something very special. This is the end product, as you can see, all done. So, as you have noticed, this watch is very similar to the Royal Oak, the Audemars PK. So I got myself a regular G-Shock on Amazon, which looks very yellow, but yeah, not to worry about it. It's not going to be yellow for too long. I also got myself white rubber straps and a gold case as well from SKX Mod. Now, to the unpacking of it. So first thing I had to do was remove the old watch from its regular casing. I had to remove the straps. There's a pin in the back which I had to undo. And then I had to undo also the same pin on the other strap as well. This wasn't hard at all. All I needed for this is a flathead screwdriver, and then these just pop off right easily. And then there we go. Now we have it. The gold case that I mentioned about earlier. Just trying to fit, just to see how it's going to look. These are remarkable quality, surprisingly. But I guess for the price point, it makes sense for it to be this solid. The white rubber straps that I mentioned earlier with a butterfly gold clasp. Also got myself a navy blue dial, which is a waffle design, and no indices as well, which are all loomed. Now to open the watch. So I had to unscrew at the back so that for this point, I want to change the dial. So I had to open the watch entirely. Remove this lovely rubber water resistant thing. You will notice that the watch has 2 batteries at the back. So just use my flathead screwdriver to pop out the actual watch movement from the watch case. Be gentle with this one, you don't want to break anything. And then popping out the batteries, there's 2 of them at the back. The flathead screwdriver will be more than enough for this. Pop it out nicely. They should just fall out. And then I'll move the old indices. These probably would be loomed, I think, from Casio. Then I just want to fasten my watch to this tool of mine here so that I can remove the rather delicate dial. First of all, start with the minute and pop out. Hour hand pop out. And the dial, of course. I'm going to replace it with the lovely navy blue waffle dial, of course, modeled after the Royal Oak, the AP. There's going to be some adhesives at the back of this, but they should peel off rather easily. But you just want to be careful because we want to reuse these adhesives for the waffle dial. In with the waffle dial, out to the old. Make sure you position it dead center. You want to be careful with this. Looks good so far, lovely. Now just to have a closer look at it. Oh yeah, that looks dead center to me. G-Shock writing over there. Now, the hour hands, that's a very delicate process. Took a while to get this done, but yeah, eventually I guess we will get it. Just use this specialist tool thing here to align it properly. You have to make sure that you put the markers dead center at 12. That's the correct way to calibrate it. I probably should have worn those finger gloves because I have my fingerprints all over these dials. Apologies, I'll do that in the next video. Just make sure that I didn't bend the hour hand, and now in with the minute hand, another delicate process. Now that I have it on, just making sure that it's dead center at 12. I also had to put the day hand as well and then make sure that defaults on Sunday. So for the day hand, defaults on Sunday, and then for the minute and hour hand, they all defaulted at 12 o'clock. There we go. It's looking good so far. Okay, and then have to put the rubber seal. It's also got a new glass, a new scratch resistant glass, which is going to be slightly thicker than the one that comes with the regular Casio. This is meant to elevate the watch because the case that I got is slightly thicker than the regular G-Shock case. Now to just give it a good old wipe and remove all fingerprints, which, yeah, I'll be putting a lot of them. So installing this is quite easy. Just gently press it in and it should settle in quite well. Gently go around it, just pressing it in. That should be great. Another good old wipe. Of course, the fingerprints. That looks great so far. In goes battery 1, in goes battery 2. Lovely. Now just make sure that the minute and hour end is still, dead center 12, and the day hand is dead center at Sunday, because I don't think I'm gonna be removing it outside the watch case after this. So just make sure everything is lined up properly for this. Putting back the screws, all 4 of them. You need a small star screwdriver, which was included with the pack that I got from SKX Mod. So big shout out to them. Another good old wipe to remove my very popular fingerprint. Slide those in, and they should be like one of those large screws, and they sort of like a smaller sort of like nut that I put on the other side, and these should sort of like screw into each other, and that should have a very, very tight grip to the watch. Do the same thing on the other side as well. I think I had to encourage this one to get in. It was a bit stubborn, but eventually we got there. with my rather gentle hammer. There we go. Lovely. And I would say that looks amazing. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. My Casio G-Shock GA2100 that I have upgraded, tastefully I hope, to look like something that is a bit more special. As mentioned earlier, I modeled this after the Audemars PK Royal Oak, the offshore versions, I think. Yeah, although it's not a direct, one-to-one remodel, but I just thought I would make it a bit more special. And now to try it on, see how it wears on my wrist. Amazing. I feel good about it already. Butterfly clasping. I tell you what, I quite like it. I'll be wearing this a lot on the weekends and maybe some days in the office on a Friday. Thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Please do not forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Cheers. Until next time.